did some bunch of videos on a thing called Famous People Had, and we found some people that were blind, and they did extraordinary things. A lot of them are in the music industry, and the names everybody probably knows about. So sometimes when we say kid has a disability, that may not be the way we should say it. The kid has a problem, and he was so better at other areas, maybe that problem made him become more sensitized to sound or to feeling. So the negative became an extreme positive in different areas. Is that true?
Oh, yeah. We know the psychological effect that definitely people who have certain senses impaired seem to develop hypersensitivity in other senses.
Albert Einstein, he could talk. He maybe didn't talk to his 4, some say 3.5. He didn't walk early, probably as late as the age of 2. A lot of people try to analyze his brain, try to figure out how could this guy be so brilliant in so many areas, yet he didn't talk. Well, maybe he had nothing to say. I don't know. Maybe he didn't want to talk. Maybe he had some social issues. But you don't look at the first 4 or 5. You look what the whole life is as a whole. So I tell parents, don't get discouraged if the kid has some issues. They may not be permanent. Don't bury the kid. Fertilize the kid. Have the kid grow into a better looking flower. Nurture it a little bit. Is that correct?
I love your analogy there. I just love it, that metaphor. Fertilize them. They develop them. They probably have a heightened capacity. With Einstein, I was just thinking that, if you're not able to speak, you probably have to observe and analyze quite a bit if something's impairing you from being able to use verbal language to intercourse with people. So I think that would probably have a lot to do with why he developed such an analytical mind.
He also was an extremely visual, perceptive person, and he could look at some of the physics visual and explain in a visual that people understood. He came over here from Germany. He was almost like a rock star. There were people waiting to get off the ship because he had such a image of being the most brilliant mind of the last 500 years. And he would actually be considered almost like a rock star of medicine or rock star of physics. Is that correct?
Yes. He had a tremendous following, and to this day his name is revered.
I mean, how many hospitals, medical schools, games are named after Little Einstein, things like that. It's amazing. For a guy that maybe, if you looked at him today, that maybe would put in a special ed class because he wasn't talking on time and not walking on time. So don't think a kid who doesn't do it on time can't be normal down or exceptional. Is that correct?
Totally correct.